Oh, right, we are 20. How many? What we are? 3 weeks. 3 weeks and 4 days out, which gives us so 26 days out today. So we checked in with Sasan yesterday. The last video we filmed was Sunday. It is currently Tuesday, the 27th of August. Game plan from yesterday, sent from Sasan. I'll just get it up now. Dum 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 dum. So I've got to go through quite a lot of emails because when you check in with me, I send a Loom video, I get a response that you've opened it. So I know if you've opened your check-in or not. Right, so he's very, very happy with how things are. So this is it. He said insane. The fact that he's still hitting PBs is just wild. Up to my Mastron, he's up my Primo. So I have 1,000 milligrams of Mastron and 300 milligrams of Primo. I'll give a full update of the cycle in tomorrow in a different video, because today we have a Tuesday and Wednesday follow high day. No cardio both days. Do you have Anadrol or Superdrol? Which I've got both. Well, it's coming in the post. So we're going to start using some Superdrol or Anadrol. I've got both, so we'll trial both. So that's something that we get added in as well. As we're getting very, very lean, you can definitely get some strength benefits and some cosmetic benefits from those drugs in terms of fullness. Anyway, we've got 600 grams of carbs going in today, so let's film it. As you've seen, the low days, where the low food and the discombobulated head from mine, and then now you're going to see the high days. Today will probably not feel much different from the food. Tomorrow will be better. The thing is with the high days, the hunger is the highest on the high days for myself. Now, because I'm pushing more food through the stomach, I'm producing more adrenaline. Adrenaline being your hunger hormone. Producing more of that, the more hungry you're going to get. And that's why people suffer post-show loads, because you start feeding them more and they start getting more hungry, and then they want to eat, and then because they ain't got the show there anymore, that looming goal of I need to be lean or I need to be on plan, they end up eating shit, and then they blow up, and then they make zero progress from their rebound, and then they have to diet before they do their off season, which is not a good place to be. It is currently just gone 10 past 8. I have been doing check-ins from 6 o'clock this morning. I have just had a new bunch of people check in since I've got a shower. So I'm going to finish these check-ins off. I don't want to start eating till about 9 o'clock, so I'll just do check-ins till 9, and then I'll go downstairs and start making my meal, because I don't want to burst through my food. Make sure I eat sort of every 2 to 3 hours today. Keep meal timings on it, but we've got carbs in every meal, which is lovely, so that's going to be awesome. We've got a big push session to do as well, which I'm looking forward to, but today we'll just film the food. Maybe take the camera in and just film a few sets. Anyway, I'm busy. I'm going to get to work and literally just crack on with these savages. Everyone's been killing it so far, so sweet. Let's get feedback to these people, because they checked in at 10 to 8, 5 to 8, 5 to 8. And if I get feedback to them by 20 past, I'll tell you what, 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. People don't fucking have to wait, lad. Why is that? Because we're on it, okay? Whew! Join me. 26 days out, 2 high days. Let's go. All right, so bringing you for the full day of eating high day. So we have, look at that bowl of oats. It's massive. 125 grams of oats. We've got 1 bagel with 30 grams of jam, and we have got the 10 egg whites with 1 whole egg, and we have got 140 grams of the courgette. Now the reason for 140 is because I used 1 courgette. It was a small one. It was 140. Cinnamon on there because that tastes amazing, and obviously ketchup in the shit out of this. So something we are using to help uptake the nutrients where we want it to go to is Nova Rapid. It's some fast acting insulin. So I'm just going to bang that in on here. Sasan quite likes to use it. Then me pushing the carbs in to help the uptake of nutrients, really as a nutritional transporter. That's really why he's using it during here. Not something I do with all my clients, but a few I have had to, because they are big boys. Anyway, meal 1 going down. We'll show you pre-workout meal after this. Let's rock and roll it. The time is 9:29, so meal going in. So we've got the bagel down and the egg whites. Look at that, clean dish. My mum would be so proud of me. I just want to show you how big this bowl of oats is. I have volumized it, so I put lots of water in and stirred it up, etc. But fucking hell, do you not think that's excessive?
Bigger than your head.
Chanel said it's bigger than my head. It is actually bigger than my head now. You know why? Because my head's got smaller. Oh man, there's something about cinnamon on oats. In competition prep, it's just like crack cocaine. It's unbelievable. But today's carbs will settle well. We'll see, because I did say this morning it might feel tomorrow will be better, because the carbs will be in. But then we've got another high day to do, which is sweet. All those fucking digging over the weekend you guys have watched paid off. Got no cardio to do. Feel lost. Oh man, it just stays so hot. There's no pocket of air, so it's just like rock, like lava. Oh, first world problems. I know someone watching this is going to be on 0 carbs today, and he'd be like, "Fuck you, Josh. Complaining about your lava oats. I ain't had a carb since fucking Wednesday. Last week." Right. I'm going to waft this in, and I'm actually watching some Nip Strength and Power. Watching his, they've got Samson on there, and he looks fucking massive. This Olympia's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Just don't know. I think Haddy might win it. I just got a feeling, my hunch. Not going by stats, not going off by anything, just a hunch. Like a detective hunch that you might take it. Should have been a detective if he wins anyway. Right, it is time for the pre-workout meal on this high day. Yes, the muffin's there. Yes, the cream of rice is there. Lovely jubbly. It is currently 12:01. Get this pre-meal in about an hour and a half before we go and train. Let that settle. I've got 20 grams of carbs going intra-workout, along with my normal EAAs, my 20 grams of EAAs that I have, so a bit of carbs feeding through the workout as well. It's going to be an epic push session. I mean, the veins are absolutely alive just from that first meal. So, mate, awesome, awesome, awesome. So, it's crazy how the body starts to utilise carbohydrate very, very effectively when you get lean, but obviously you get insulin sensitive, and obviously your body just starts going a little crazy a little bit, where obviously your body starts processing food very, very efficiently. Now, you're also got the sweatband on. It is so I can put this on, because I actually think it's a lot nicer and it doesn't annoy me here. But also, I am already sweating, like just looking at these carbs, and I know my body seems to be on absolute fire at the minute, so I'm going to start sweltering eating this. We're eating upstairs. I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube on the laptop. I usually don't eat upstairs because I like to work here, and I haven't, but goodness, lady who comes and cleans our house is here doing a fantastic job, and I do not want to be in her way. So that's why we're up here. But YouTube on. Let's talk through the pre, as I think it would be naughty not to. So, we have got right now coming in 125 grams of cream of rice from the rich chocolate brownie. We have got 70 grams of salted caramel whey. Look at that, beautifully. 10 grams of almond butter spread on there. Oh, it smells like crack. And we have got one large triple chocolate muffin. Look at that, it's a beast. It's even got a little thing on the top. You've seen this all before, so lovely. Let this go in, let it settle. Watch a bit of C-Bum, and then we get after it in the gym. Chest, biceps. I've got no biceps today because we did remove them. We removed the bicep out of my push sessions because of recovery. So we've just got triceps. So chest, basically chest, delts and tris. Not in that order. In that order. Right. Let's get a bite of this. I mean, look at this. I'm going to bring the camera in. You know, like I do a little bit of a vlog style. But look at that. Fucking look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, it's smoking. Big bowl, volumized. Little spoon. Boom. We must be getting pilled. Let's get a bar on camera. Here we go. I'm going to enjoy every bit of this. Every bit of these carbs. Get nice and full. We've got another high day tomorrow. And then, we'll see what happens to my body. I mean, I best not drop weight tomorrow. Or put on a little, like, half a pound. That'll probably happen. Because we've got another high day. And then I'll put on that sort of 3 pounds, 4 pounds that I need to be putting on. To be able to get fucking dig and get absolutely pilled. Get fresh, get full, see the new lines. Just got to remember though, high days are great to refresh the body, great to see the new detail. You've got to actually get new condition to be able to warrant a high day. So if you're sitting there begging your coach for a high day and you ain't getting in better condition, work harder. Simple as that. And they do take you out of the deficit. So it's a day out of the deficit. If I drop weight or don't put much on, it's because it's just offsetting fatigue. Something to think about, innit? So, but they are needed and they are necessary when they are when they are given. Anyway, champs, time to eat. Time to let the carbs settle. Bit of YouTube. Lovely job. Right, we're back home from the gym. Do you know what? This headband makes it so easy. So much nicer to be wearing this headband and not have it rustle on my chest. As you can see, the pump's pretty much gone. But I'm cooking my post-workout meal right now. We've got the rice, we've got the beef cooking. I will need to probably go over there and stir my beef around so that we don't fuck the beef up, because we don't want that fucked up, because that's 3 meals worth of beef. You don't want fucked up beef for the next fucking day and a half. I'll have to defrost my beef tonight because I got one in the freezer because the dates are a little short on them. So that's the high day goes in with 2 meals deep, and like you could just see more detail just from the posing. Like I could see the graininess that I've achieved already, which is quite remarkable at 3 weeks or 26 days out. To be seeing that level of graininess come through. Like last prep, that was like 10 days out, I started seeing that. Don't get me wrong, I got pilled, but obviously I had to, I only gave myself, 14 weeks prep, because I only just joined SAS. So he wanted me in a better position to start prep. But this position obviously has been the best so far, and like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this has been the best prep so far that I've done. You know, like, I mean, every prep's been different, and every prep I've been significantly larger. So that makes a big difference. And it shows the off-season work's really starting to show through now, which is, you know, showing it off. So no, I even looked at my glute and I showed my, and I could just see the fluttering. Obviously round the outsides here you can see it coming in, but just like on the middle I'm still holding some fat, and obviously I've got time to get that off and get them all the way stripped and get fucking rock solid. But we've got another high day to do, so I guess he's going to fill me right up, and then we better see. I've got some bits turning up because on high days, obviously bank holiday, we're going to start using some Superdrol. I don't know when else he's going to use it, but I know that on the high day menu that he's popped it on there, so we will end up using a bit of that. Never used Superdrol before. I have seen it be used, have heard of it being used with bigger guys. Obviously I just haven't had the muscle to warrant to use Superdrol in a contest prep. We're going to have a little play with Anadrol and Superdrol, and I'll keep you guys linked in with that, because you know I'm very, very open about the usage that I do use, and it would be quite cool for you guys to see. But please don't repeat what we're doing. You know, it's not for you. End of the day, that's it. Yeah, right, I'm gonna get this meal sorted. We've got rice cooking for another meal as well. We've got beef cooking, which is obviously for 3 meals. We've got 1 beef meal today, all chickens cooked, lovely, with some veggies. We'll get this meal out, we'll get it all sorted, and I'll bring it out in a second. But I just thought it'd be nice to give you an update on how I'm feeling, how I'm looking. Look at this, look at these loyal shoulders right now. You ready? Look at that. That's very loyal, isn't it? Loyal. Who remembers that guy? Who was that guy who was like very loyal? I don't know. Maybe I made him up. Right, so that's killing me, that light. It is time for the post-workout meal. So right here you can see we have 100 grams of rice. We've got 220 grams of lean beef or 5% beef mince. We've got some veggies in there, about 170 grams of veggies mixed from the courgette and onions. And we have got a 30 grams of jam and 1 bagel. So we got a lot more carbs going in. Lovely stuff, which is tremendous. So let's get all these lovely carbs in. Lovely, lovely stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to very much enjoy this because I very much like rice right now. And 100 grams of rice is a lot better than 70 grams of rice. But one thing you have to remember is high days are only needed when they're needed. But it's nice to see more details. So it'll be nice to see more details tomorrow on top of the next high day, and then Thursday check in, really see it, because I'll be fasted and I should be full fasted, which is good. And when I say full, I mean glycogen stores in the muscle. Right, I'm going to carry on watching Hunter Labrada, because I tell you what, I said it that in the last video, didn't I? He is literally dishing out content, and one thing I really love, and this is why, one of the reasons why I like doing this harder style of content, is I much prefer the content with no videographer, just someone filming, vlogging like this. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's so much more raw, and it's like I've always liked Hunter Labrada, but like just this prep, getting to see him, he's more his personality and stuff. You're like, man, and then I didn't realise how fucking big he was. I know that he's put a lot of size on, but the guy's like 268 shredded. I'm just like, man, let's fucking win my pro card. Let's fucking have a big off season, and let's slap on a 30 pounds of muscle and come in on next time we compete at 250, 260. Let's fucking go. It's so motivating, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? To give it, and like just be like, right, let's get fucking inside out pilled and let's go for it, you know. Anyway, as I said, if there couldn't be any more motivation the other day, it's like you get even more motivation. It's just crazy. It's crazy. The desire. It's desire, and it's want, and it's discipline. Courgette, bit of onion, bit of ketchup, bit of rice, bit of beef. Tremendous. Yes. Right. Oh, yes, working. We are back, showered, ready, lovely stuff. Post-workout done. Jumping in. The clock is set for 2. What the fuck's going on there? It's definitely not 20 past 2 in the morning. Fucking hell. It'd be a bit strange if it was that light. at 2:20 in the morning. We have got a meal on the go. So high day, meal 4. Meal 4, we have got 50 grams of rice. That's uncooked weight, so obviously that's been, you know, nice and fluffed up by the old water. And then we have our 220 grams of chicken with 200 grams of veggies. Lovely, look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, right, we're cooking meal 5. We're gonna get it all sorted. This is a hefty meal as well, which I'm looking forward to getting down. I'm looking forward to all these potatoes, that's for sure. Let me just get this sorted. We have currently got stuff cooking. I've got my veggies cooked. If you're wondering what that powder is, if you didn't know, it is vampire propellant. It is California garlic. It's just garlic granules from Costco. So apparently it's Californian, or from California. Potatoes, boom, in there with onions. And we've got 220 grams of chicken, usual amount of protein on this high day. Go in, big lads. All right, put those courgettes in there, let them sizzle with this. Let that mix, let some of that onion, some of that garlic fuse together and prevent me getting eaten by vampires later on. As you know, we did move to a village, so there's all that villages, you know, little villages where they hang about. That's where they come out and fuck you up, guys. That's what you got to do. Whilst this cooks, quickly, do you know what? Stick this in there as well. So there's chicken. Stick that in the pan too. Let that cook up. Got a wide pit though because it's dripping everywhere. Some of the chicken juice that was in the all sorted. Right, the meal is ready. Watch this. So meal 5, look at that, it's a hefty meal. 450 grams of potatoes, 220 grams of the chicken, and we've got about 160 grams of veggies mixed with onions and courgette, which has all been stuck in a frying pan with 1 cal spray and fried it up nicely. We're watching Derek Lunsford is what we're watching right now whilst we eat this meal. So hopefully some of his Mr. Olympia progress can fall into this prep and bless us with the result that we want. Yes. I tell you what, today's been fantastic in terms of the food going down very, very well. Like, everything's digesting super well, which is great. And the carbs are doing their thing and doing it all again tomorrow, which is nice. Ketchup is key. Look, we're getting low on this, but I've got 3 more, so don't you think I haven't got stores. We need ketchup. Ketchup is life. Especially if you're doing 450 potatoes. I've got to have something to be able to get them down with. Look at this. It's starting to fart. Why does it always look like there's so much in there? Yet. What's that all about, eh? Just trickery. All right. That'll do. And if you didn't see, of course, we've got a Diet Coke. And of course, we've got some ice. Ice, Diet Coke, unbelievable. Unbelievable. This combination, been doing it since the off season. God, 26 days out. Diet Coke or Coke Zero tastes fucking mental. Always tastes mental. With ice, it'll blow your load. Don't see Mr. Olympia saying that now, do we? Bit of pepper. And of course we keep the salt nice and consistent. Sweet. Right, time to eat. 1 more meal to go. And for me, I'm going to chill out for the rest of the evening. Right, socks. Pack it in, lad. Pack it in, mate. You ain't fucking about. Look at that angle, hey? Bit of tricep, love that. Bit of rear delt popping. Chanel's Ninja Cream. What we've got inside it? Let us know. Come on.
Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Jam.
Jam.
Whey protein.
Whey protein.
That's it.
That's not bad, actually. Does it look like? Oh, it looks good, actually. Well done, Chanel. Last meal for me on this high day. Lovely, hey? We have got 50 grams of oats that are being volumized to shit. And I tell you what, that is so hot, that blew my fucking hands off. 50 grams of oats and 70 grams of whey. Now, instead of doing the frozen whey and this, what I'm going to do is a paste, layer it on top. So bear with me, I'll show you when it's done. But what I'm doing here is they got quite thick, to be fair. They're already good. My oats are getting quite thick. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Let me get you... What is going on over there? Sucks. Look, hot lava. Hot lava, hot lava. Fuck me. Right. Let me bring you in. You see what I'm talking about right now. So, the oats here, lovely jubbly. And put them in there. So, obviously not the biggest carb meal towards the end of the day. But obviously this will be 600 grams of carbs done. So for sure, it's quite a nice high day for me. We'll see when my weight goes tomorrow. But for sure, I've been feeling a bit fuller. Granted, after training, sort of went back to being like, oh, fuck, where's that big fullness that I had? Where's that tightness around the muscle? Certainly had that feeling, but for sure I felt great today eating the higher carbs, and it's a very good sign when we feel like that and getting sweaty as we start eating carbs, being very insulin sensitive. It means we're getting lean, we're getting there. You know, we still got a bit to come off the glutes, but you know, we'll have these feeds, and for sure 26 days we can get pretty nasty. You see how quickly my body changes, so I know that I can be like, my glute skin can be like this. You know, like that. You know, just like it is on my tummy. Oh, you're not going to be able to see. Like this. Very, like, thin skin. Get that on your ass, and then we're good. Right, let's show you this. Are you ready for this? You got 50 grams of oats. And we have got 70 grams of whey protein in there. Bit of cinnamon on the oats. So oats, cinnamon, and we've got chocolate orange whey paste spread on top. So it's going to be like a cake. It's not going to taste like a cake at all. It's going to be like oats with whey protein on top of it. But it's going to help me get fuller. Fingers crossed, weight goes up. We don't end up adding like a pound or half a pound or something like that. We have some salt on here, and that's it. Anyway, I'm going to eat this meal. I'm going to enjoy watching Family Guy, and then I'm going to have a nice piss. And also tomorrow, I will have a nice big shit, which you might be like, oh, that's a bit weird. Why would you say that? Well, if you guys have done contest prep, you'll know that constipation and movements get a little bit, they get slow. They're not as nice. They're a bit stiff because food gets lower, so you're not eating as much. So you're not going to be shitting as much, common sense. But then obviously with that, your dietary fibre gets lower due to you're putting carbs lower, etc. So you do have a bit lower fibre diet. By the sounds of that though, fibre's been good today with these oats I've been having, and potatoes. So I think we'll finish it there. Hope you enjoy my full day of eating. It stinks in here. I'm going to eat this and go to bed.